It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and the home team. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs, where it's win or pack your bags. When we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway for Wild Card Weekend. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
This guy looks so good over the course of the regular season. They're hoping that he can bring that same kind of production with that arm of his to the playoffs. It's delivered in the passing game again and again and again. But we know this is a whole new season when we're talking playoffs.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on it. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
And a Vancouver first down.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 43.
Running right with Mitchell. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's caught for the first. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They have it first and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Mitchell has the Vancouver touchdown.
Vancouver.
So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Home team, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brooks now on the return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency, and he's got to lead the way.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
We'll
try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And they're going to answer with one of their own. Touchdown, Chicago.
I don't think it's cliche, and I don't think it's oversaid. There is nothing like the NFL playoffs. The noise, the sound of the building, the emotion, and there's nothing better than igniting your home crowd with an opening drive touchdown like that.
Point after by Prater is up and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And a good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Vancouver first down.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Short pass brought in. Stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send him left out of the slot. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. Back to throw now. Fits it through the middle. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. 1st down coming up.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set to go now from the 35. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
He's going to throw this one. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mitchell again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete over the middle. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Vancouver.
Vancouver.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And our score 14-7 now here in the first. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to earn Chicago the first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make the defense pay.
Cut out left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
He's taken down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Defense gets there after a gain of 5, and that's going to earn Chicago the first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And a nice solid number with that one. That is pick number 10 in his career, Brock. A good reminder of his abilities as a ball hawk that we both know sometimes that gets overlooked, but it should not be.
You and I both know what he's trying to do. He's trying to end this narrative that defenders are simply receivers with bad hands. Not this fella.
Get it
he's
out
pretty
of here.
darn good.
Another drive coming up for this offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Mitchell up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Escapes the defender. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. We've set it down for him from the 31.
A gain of 7. And the Vancouver first down.
They go play action on 1st down. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he dodged the tackle. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got 3rd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the ball. Just run away from it.
Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. And that sends him back into a 4th and 11. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. All right, the inclement weather is back. Rain returning ahead of this second down. Throwing from the gun here. He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. His 8th sack of the season. Got to figure out this third down here.
Third down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get to him as he gets the first down, making it look easy, partner, on 3rd and 17.
We're on first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
And 2.
Back now, pressure coming. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they'll push them down to the 6-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Pass play coming here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. That's the type of long, sustained drives that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Visitors returning their offense, and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soaps field as he fights forward for a couple.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They're going to try and throw it here. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Motioning the tight end now. Third and long. They're going to throw. This one's going to wind up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. He brings about fourth down. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
He's taken down
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. And he can't find the connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Now looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Back to throw. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. And now it's going to be 3rd and 12.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And he gets home. Touchdown, Chicago. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Prater on for the PAT. Now the weather not affecting him, Brock, as this is up and good. Lead now up to a field goal. Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now this offense getting set to work here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
To number 86.
5 on the catch. 5 still to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
A gain of 3 yards.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Jukes away from one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the defense has got it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Kate, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Fits it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Pass play now. Got for big yards on the right side. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
First and 10 at the
You know, they call
40-yard
that the
line.
money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
The ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Keeps it on the option here. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
Finds a seam down the middle. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20. Manny gets him the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Okay, so the rain taking a break, it appears, but this offense isn't. First and 10. Dropping back to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And that sack means it is second down on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Intended for number 86. Incomplete. It's now third down and 1.
Back to throw. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. This offense ready to get going again now. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Working quickly here.
And a Vancouver first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And that is 6 sacks for him this season. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's third down.
Here's Mitchell. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Their offense headed out now just before the break. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
To number 82.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4. I'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
At the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Prater on for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Our home team 24, visitors 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott Hansen. And as we say hello again to all of you, we have said goodbye to our rough weather during halftime. Not bad, huh? Forecast saying it should stay dry the rest of the way. Let's see if it does. Second half about to get underway.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they've got a first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going now on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Back out runs their offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on seconds.
2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got him the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
Taken down at the
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down.
Enveloped by the defense. They give it the 32. The 7th sack for him this season. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Right up the gut. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Don't think anybody was surprised in the building to see a run after the negative play on 1st down. And now at least it keeps you on schedule to get a chance here on 3rd.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tight end going in motion here. There's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Makes the catch. And there it is. Touchdown, Vancouver.
Touchdown, Vancouver.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Looking to tack on the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And they trail by 3.
Home team 24, visitors 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brooks now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has done all that they've asked for him, shouldering the weight of this offense, got his 100-yard game. He's reached the end zone for him as well, Brock. Just really put together a performance he can be proud of. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty.
Encroachment defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
No gain on the
5
play.
still to go here. This is
Brings
2nd
up
down.
2nd down at the 33-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Trying to get it with the option here. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the
Nice
play.
little welcoming
It's
party
4th
waiting for
down.
him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And this is going to keep the drive moving. That was close, Brock. Looked like they might have stopped him. But they're going to say it is just enough to convert on 4th.
The 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They go play action on 1st down. That's completed right side. Give him the 1st down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
He's going to throw it. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Actually wound up losing a yard on that completion, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 now.
At the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Man in motion here. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's Mitchell again. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. They know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And that is the 4th for him this season. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
14.
He'll look to throw. Contact is made. He's hit and drops back across midfield to the 44. And that brings up 4th now and 21. Punting unit out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight.
They'll take over.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And that's going to earn Chicago the 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Escapes a defender. Hits his running back. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Hauled in left side. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Number 82.
This difference maker, well, he's up to 5 catches now for the game, and what I love about this, Kate, these are the contested catches. It may not show up as a lot of yardage, but these are the kind of catches you gain trust with the quarterback, and much more importantly, with the rest of your teammates.
We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. They've got possession, just one quarter from advancing in the postseason. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
That penalty is declined.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running it after the penalty. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
The ball carrier. The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, this is Mitchell. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
The line is scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Looking in the air here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That one gains 7. And that's going to bring up first down. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Looking to throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
And motion the tight end over. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's complete over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down. Play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that's what make it a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he will not find the connection on the other end there. An incompletion sets up second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Back to throw now. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes their offense out again. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They've got first down here from the 36. Zone read here, a give to Mitchell. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Mitchell up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You took the rock 25 times in a game. I'll tell you, you gain the respect of everybody. Certainly of us up here in the booth, your teammates, yeah, and even your enemy.
They'll run now on second down. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
At the 40-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
I don't mind that call at all, Kate. A little RPO there on a third down situation, but they went to the run and they just couldn't get enough.
It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the fourth.
Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They give it to him again. He dodged the tackle. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the first down, too.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
To throw here on first down.